my other good stuff, and I end up getting pushed to my back, and I don't get any good grips. I don't frame up and get inside this top leg. He's gonna isolate this arm, and there's this kind of middle point where I can't quite get on, pull this in just a little bit, where I'm not gonna be able to really get to my own arm. But it's not, if it's completely straightened out, he's probably gonna break my arm, right? So this is where our hitchhiker starts to come into play, where I can't do any of my other good stuff, so I start to work rotating my thumb down, and when he tries to pull it back across his body, right, what do? I flip my thumb, right? So in this back and forth, right, if I can get my arm to this side, especially in the gi, I can go here and I can grab my pants, or I can hook the inside of my leg if it's no gi. This will buy me a little bit of time. I need to keep this arm safe long enough for me to start doing something else, okay? I'm gonna get inside here, but look what I'm doing, guys, where I'm holding the top side leg and I'm laying my forearm underneath his bottom leg. I wanna kind of get both in my grip if possible. So I'm here and I'm under on the far side. Coach Victor and all of your partners are gonna have real strong legs, and for the most part, you'll have a hard time getting enough clearance just using one hand to push their legs off of your head, okay? Especially if you're trying to move both. So it's a few tricks that are gonna help us. A good armbar, Victor will be like totally perpendicular to me. His hips are outside my shoulder and he's falling in a straight line away from that position, okay? His legs are laid right across my shoulders. Once I get to a relatively defensible position, I wanna make the angle of his grip shallow, so I'm gonna start to walk my hip into his hip. Right here, I'm already forcing his legs somewhere that's a little bit harder for him to keep on top of my legs. I'm 5% closer to getting out, okay? Now when I say his legs are strong and you're not gonna be able to push him away, that's true. But what we can do is we can start to rock ourselves up. I can get my own head 6 to 8 inches off the floor. If I can come up like this, then I can pull my own head back and frame as I fall back into the space I created. Now I've got all this gap. Now his legs are not touching me and I can shuck them by, okay? Let's look at that again. This little false start is the real money here for getting the legs off the head. The sitting up and then pulling away from that and leaving the arm long, okay? Very different than just pressing his leg off my head. Soon as I get this here and I shuck it around, my next move is to hug my head to his knee, past his knee, I should say. If I stay here, Victor will point this foot down, he can bring his other leg over, and even though I threw his legs off my head, I just get caught in this scissor pillow armbar. So we can end up having to do this escape twice sometimes to get out. If we do it right the first time, then it's money. I sit up, I pull back. I shuck the legs, I cover so he can't go for his second armbar, and then I sit up and I drive him across. We're right back in side control.